Welcome to Live 12. And for those of you who are not here with us tonight in Dallas, welcome to everyone watching at home around the world on Fight TV. The Major Pod Network is very proud for this to be the very first live show streaming all around the world. Thank you to Josh Chernoff and all our great partners at Fight TV. I told you guys in January in Orlando that this was going to be the biggest year ever for the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, and we're well on the way to making that happen. So without further ado, let's start the show. Coming to the stage at this time, here he is, ladies and gentlemen, lawyer to the stars, your friend and mine. Give it up for Smart Mark Sterling.
All right, I also have to produce the show over here. Thanks for coming, everybody! Yes, I am. Thank you very much. Somebody cut this guy off. Okay, listen. I was tasked with something very important. We didn't have somebody to open the show. Usually on these live shows, we got a little video. Some star in the wrestling world opens the show. Broski says, you're going to be at AEW. Please get somebody cool to open the show. I said, no problem. I got plenty of friends. So I asked Jade. She said, how much? I asked MJF. He said, fuck off. And then I forgot. So I ordered a cameo. And I didn't have much money, so this is all I could afford. So here you go. Let's start the show. It's not The Undertaker. That'd be great. Here we go.
Media personality, RJ City, and this request was made by Mark for his friends Matt and Brian. Wants me to congratulate you on your live show. He says you guys are the best of friends, and I think it's adorable. And you guys play with action figures. That sounds like fun too. I used to play with them. I had a Leonard Nimoy one for a very, very long time, and then I don't know what happened to it. Maybe somebody stole it from me. Anyway, he says you have a little show, like a little podcast show streaming thing. And you know what, guys? I've been there, you know, I've been at the bottom, and you put out these videos, you put out these little shows, and you're like, no one's watching, and quite frankly, probably no one is, but that's no reason to give up. I want you to keep plugging away and enjoy the process, enjoy what you're doing, and enjoy creating fun with your friends together, so I wish you the best of luck. Oh, and by the way, Matt, your fucking wife still owes me $10.
Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. He is the most professional wrestler, Ray team partner, coming to the stage at this time. NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Matt Cardona.
Welcome, everybody, to the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast live, motherfucking 12! Live on Fight TV! I feel like we're letting everyone into a little like secret society now. I don't know how I feel about this. Man, what a wild fucking day, huh? This is not the original venue.
It will be vlogged, guys.
But we're here. We're still here, and I am your host, Matt Cardona, a.k.a. the $1,000 Broski, a.k.a. the Michael Jordan of wrestling. Big like one more, a.k.a. the NWA World Champion.
I've been doing a lot of signs with you, so I'm going to do a lot of 60-year-old men do when they see, oh man, is that the 10 pounds of gold? And I'm your host, the Scotty Pippen of Wrestling Figure Collector, which isn't too shabby. The most professional wrestler, Brian Myers. Thanks for joining us. We got some merch for sale. Connect, big plug to Connect back there. Connect left Leo Sparrow in charge, clearly.
We got some cowboy hats for sale. Brian, you're not a real fucking cowboy.
I did my best fucking Hickenbottom on the way out.
I don't even have music for him. What happened?
Jimmy Wang Yang, Jazzy Yang, you're not fucking booked. What are you doing here? Oh, hey, Jazzy's pretty hot.
Whoa!
Don't you have a wife?
She's not here, it's fine. Shut up! Get the feed! Get the feed!
I'm coming here to introduce you to the next generation of Yang, Jazzy Yang, my daughter!
Aren't you in the main event of the High Spot show that's up against our show right now?
Yeah, I gotta go beat up the Rock and Roll Express real quick, so. You guys have a good time?
All right, Jimmy and Jazzy Yang. Let's close our show. I'm certainly not paying them for that. All right, Jimmy, get the fuck out of here, Jimmy.
Thanks for coming. Appreciate it.
It's nice seeing you.
This is a busy ass week. I've got WrestleCon all 3 days. I got this live show. I've got 4 fucking matches. How many matches you got?
I got 7 stitches, man. I don't want to do shit.
So you have 0 matches.
0, which I'm proud
So
of.
bare minimum, Brian.
I'm like going to be at the hotel bar with Bushwhacker Luke.
Well, I got a lot of titles to defend this week.
Oh, your titles. These
Yeah.
fake titles.
Fake
Pretend
titles.
Yeah.
Fake. Not only do I have real titles, I am the death match fucking king.
That's cute. That's a prop, but I booked the real king for tonight. like old times, right? Memphis, the 70s, guys sitting around talking about action figures.
Just used to do it all the time.
Jerry, thank you very much. We appreciate this. Jerry fucking Lawler, everybody.
Thank you all very much. Is my microphone on?
Yes.
Mike.
Mic check.
Mike check.
You just got to talk right into it.
Okay. Over the top. Oh yeah, nice take. So no one can see your face.
You know, talking about the pop, we usually talk about the pop, but usually a promoter or somebody, they don't want to acknowledge someone's pop. Well, a couple of weeks ago, when we had Raw in Cleveland, and they asked me to come and be in a little segment with Miz and
Fuck the Miz!
You're in the same place.
well, anyway, I just got the idea that everybody's talking about Cleveland football and all this sort of stuff at the time. So I asked, I didn't ask Vince, but I asked one of the guys, the segment producer. I said, would it be all right if I wore, usually I wear the bling stuff like this. I said, would it be all right if I wore a Cleveland Browns football jersey? Because years ago, most people wouldn't remember this, it's been a long time. Years ago, when the Cleveland football team left Cleveland, when the Browns left, yeah, and it was devastating to the city. And of course, they went to Baltimore. And just like a few weeks after they moved, we had Raw in Cleveland, and I was still wrestling for them at the time. And Vince came to me and said, "Would you wear a Baltimore Ravens jersey out to the ring?" So I've all this time I've been trying to get paid back. I've been trying to make good, so I got to walk out in front of the sold out Rocket Arena, whatever that place is, and I got a Browns jersey on, and everybody went crazy. And this is the coolest thing ever to me. At the end of the night, Vince McMahon walked up and said, "King, you got the pop of the night."
King, you're a collector, so we've been dying to talk to you. I think fans know you have a big Coca-Cola collection. Can you tell us about that?
Do you have a fucking Batmobile?
Okay, that just went to the next level.
Yeah, we sure did. The effing Batmobile. You know what? It started out with a Coke collection, and the only reason I started collecting Coke's memorabilia was because of I'm an artist. A lot of people don't know that I'm an artist. And from the time I was 5 years old, I started drawing. And the first thing that I ever remember drawing was Superman. This was the time that the old original TV show came out with George Reeves as Superman, black and white and all this kind of stuff. And I was like 5 years old, and that just really captivated me. So I became a big Superman fan. And then that's when I realized that I could draw, and I started drawing Superman all the time. As a matter of fact, if everybody ever seen, I still wear a Superman ring instead of a WWE Hall of Fame ring.
Wow. That's a baller move right there,
Well,
Jesus.
it is. And I have seen Vince actually glance over and look at the ring and everything, but he never said anything to me about it. But anyway, I grew up as a kid thinking that at first I got into the TV show, Superman's TV show, and then after that I got into comic books. And then I decided I'm going to be an artist. I'm going to be a DC comic artist and draw Superman cartoons and comic books. So that's what I did all through high school, and that's what it was in my mind. And then somewhere along the line, my dad was a wrestling fan, and we were living in Cleveland, Ohio, near Cleveland, Ohio. When we moved back to Memphis, the only pro sports that they had in the city was wrestling. And it was huge. Every single Monday night, a live wrestling show in Memphis. So my dad and I started going to the matches, and I was just like still in high school, and all of a sudden, that was like my first time seeing a live event, and I just said, wow, these guys are like real live superheroes, right?
Yeah.
And I just was captivated by that, and I started drawing wrestlers instead of Superman. And so one day, one of the fans there at the matches told me, why don't you send some of those drawings? They're really good. And so just on a whim, I sent my drawings, 4 or 5 drawings, into the TV station that aired wrestling. And that Saturday morning, I didn't know what to think, really nothing. I just turned on the TV, and there was Lance Russell and Dave Brown, who were the 2 announcers. And they came on, and they always sit at the desk, and the ring's up there, and they talk about what's going to take place on the show that day. And so I looked, and Lance is saying, well, Dave, we got a big show today, and we got Jackie Fargo against Tojo Yamamoto. And I look, and I could see my drawings were sitting on this desk right beside Lance Russell. And I'm looking, and I went, oh, my God. They think they're going to show my drawings. And sure enough, about halfway through the show, this is back at the Memphis promotion, they didn't spend a lot of money. They didn't have enough money like to send a camera crew out to record what happened at the action. They just have Lance and Dave would come back on the following Saturday and tell, well, Jackie Fargo chopped down Tojo Yamamoto. Yeah,
That's a good update.
Yeah, well, that was it. That was it, right? And so this, when it came time to talk about the matches last week, he said, well, Dave, let me just show you this. We got some artwork.
That's our script.
That's a script?
Yeah.
It looked like one of my drawings. So that's what they did. They just said, look, we got this drawing here, jumped a young man named Jerry Lawler, and pretty good artwork. And basically, I had drawn some pictures to describe what had happened at the matches the past week. So he called me up after the show. Lance Russell called me on the phone, just a teenager kid. And he said, hey, everybody likes your drawings, and would you mind coming over to the show and actually draw some more for us next week? So that's where I got my foot in the door. At the time, there was this wrestler named the Fabulous Jackie Fargo, who was like Roman Reigns or John Cena would be here today, back in Memphis, and I got to go in and meet these guys, person to person. It was like crazy, and all of a sudden, Jackie Fargo says, "Hey, kid, come here." And he owned a nightclub in Memphis, right? He's like this, like I do down in Memphis now, right? So he owned a nightclub. Gosh, now that I think about it, maybe that's what happened to me. Maybe that's where
the apple doesn't fall far, right? Is that the term?
I guess you're right. But anyway, he said, "Kid, I want you to come over to my club, and I'd like you to draw some caricatures or paint some caricatures of me around in the club."
Whoa.
So that was my meeting with Jackie Fargo. The next day, I'm at his club, and it was about the size of this place. It's big, and I wound up painting probably 500 caricatures of Jackie Fargo all over this whole place. So in the meantime, he and I got to become friends, and he even started up a sign company to have me work for him. Anyway, that's where I got my foot in the door with wrestling, and it all came from art and drawing.
Wow.
And so I was always a fan of different kind of artists. Norman Rockwell, crazy. Frank Frazetta, unbelievable. But there was also a guy named Gil Elvgren, was a great pinup artist. But there was a guy named Haddon Sundblom. And he was famous for painting. You've all seen his work a million times. He painted the Coca-Cola Santa Clauses. Right?
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
Sunburn. This was years ago. I painted back in the 30s and everything. And I was just always a fan of this guy's art. And one day I was in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I'm walking down the street after getting ready to go to a match. And there was like an old antique store. And I saw in the window was a calendar from 1949. And it had this like pinup girl done by Haddon Sundblom. And I just looked, and he had signed it and everything. And the cool thing was, it was, tell my age, but it was the year and month of my birthday. It was November 29, 1949.
It's figure fate.
Huh?
It's figure fate. I know. Yeah. That's a sign telling you to start a collection.
Yes, it
From the
was.
collecting gods. You got to follow it.
I walked in and I bought that piece of artwork, and the next thing you know, anything Coca-Cola, I started grabbing it. Like 1 week later, a guy calls me up and says, "Hey, I heard you're collecting Coca-Cola stuff." I said, "How'd you hear that already?" He said, like a week later, and he says, "Man, they're closing up this old body shop down on Union Avenue that's been there for 100 years, and they're going out of business, closing it up, and there's an old Coca-Cola machine from 1950 that still works that's in the back of that old shop." Naturally, went down, bought that just like that, right? And then I was hooked, and it was everything Coca-Cola.
So what's the current status of this collection?
It took over my old house. I had to literally, I know you guys know how this is. I mean, I had to buy a new house to make room for this collection.
I think that's perfectly acceptable and normal, kid. Safe room, And then you decided to buy a Batmobile?
Yeah, I've always been, my entire life, I've been influenced by TV shows. First one, Superman, 1955. I went crazy over it. Then the next thing that I can really remember, you guys don't realize how cool it was to live through Beatlemania. Beatlemania in the 60s, early 60s, was crazy.
Broski's a big New Kids on the Block fan, so I don't know. Is that the same? Not the same?
Not the same.
No? Okay.
Not the same. But anyway, I was really heavily influenced by that. And then after that, in 1966, along comes the TV show Batman with Adam West and Burt Ward and these guys. Yeah, it was an awesome show. Of course, at the time, we thought it was really, really cool. Now, if you watch it back now, it's so lame, it's unbelievable. But, so I was a huge Batman fan, and finally, somewhere in the back, I mean, the show only lasted a couple of years in the mid '60s, but then somewhere in the '70s, after I already got wrestling, we have doing our live wrestling show every Saturday morning down in Memphis, and somewhere along the lines, like this custom car show was coming to Memphis, and they had they were advertising the Batmobile is going to be at Cook Convention Center at this big custom car show, and Adam West is going to be there as well, right? There was Batman. It was the TV Batman. But now this is like 10 years after the show, or maybe, I don't know, 8 years after the show had already gone off the air. So he's going around doing what we're all doing over here at WrestleCon, right? He's going in, walking in, he's dressed as Batman.
It's okay, buy a combo, no big deal.
Exactly. And it was very special if you show it with Robin. It was usually one or the other. So anyway, somehow the promoter of the car show calls Jerry Jarrett or somebody up and said, "Hey, Adam West is in town, and we'd like to get you guys to plug the car show some kind of way, and I could get Adam to come over and be on the show." And I'm just like, "Are you kidding me?" Right? I'm going to actually meet Adam West. It's unbelievable. So then they called me up and they said, "Hey, Adam West is staying like downtown, right by the river there on the Holiday Inn downtown, and needs somebody to go by and pick him up and bring him to the TV show. It's like 10 miles away." So I'll go. So sure enough, I go down and I'm just waiting outside the lobby, and all of a sudden, this is like 8:30 in the morning because our show came on live at 11. So all of a sudden, here comes Adam West out, right? And I introduced myself, and I'm just like, "Hi, I'm Jerry Lawler." And I was already like the top guy in the territory, right? And hi. And so he gets in my car, and I'm just trying to drive, but I keep looking over. He just like I'm Batman, and this guy Robin is the real Batman is in my car, right? And so about 5 minutes in, he says, "Hey, do I have to put on my whole uniform, my whole costume when we get on the show?" And I said, "You're Batman. You do anything you want, right?" So we get in there, and then I was a little bit disappointed because he gets ready to go out, and he's got on a jogging suit with his gloves and of course he got the mask and the cowl, but he's got a black jogging suit, right? You guys look this up sometime on YouTube. On YouTube, and just the King meets Batman. That's all you got to do, and you'll see it. So we didn't really have anything. No, but we didn't have anything prepared, and just at the last minute, he said, "Let me go sit in the audience, and you call me up," right? And so we got about 120 people in the studio audience in the front row, just like you guys are sitting. Everybody's kids and adults and everything, and then all of a sudden there's Batman. Right.
The real Batman.
The real Batman is sitting on the front row in the audience. And so our Dave Brown, like he said, "Hey, you know what? I think I see somebody I recognize over there in the front row," right? It's so corny. And he said, "Sir, could you come over?" So when Batman gets up, he walks over, and nothing was prepared. He just, when you watch it back, it was just corny, but it was so funny. It was really just cool. And in his typical Batman voice, he said, "I'm on a case. I'm in Memphis because I'm on a case because of the radical change in the weather. I think it has something to do with Mr. Freeze. But I've also heard, but he may be in cahoots with the evil king of Memphis. And Dave goes, oh, yeah, well, that's a problem. That's a good possibility. And he said, who I understand just may be wrestling here this morning. I mean, it's so, and I'm just standing back there
Fucking
listening.
worker.
Right, what a worker, right? Just off the top of his head. Well, of course, naturally, I don't know how long I'd had it, but it was perfectly aware that day. I had on a Superman with a King logo on the top, right? I got the full Superman costume out, cape and all, right? So I come walking out, and I just can't go on. But anyway, I mean, you just watch it on YouTube. He was a classic. But I got to meet him, fell in love with the guy. I mean, it just was the kid's dream to actually meet the Batman. And so then, trying to get back to the Batmobile real quick.
I was like, wait, then you stole his fucking car?
Yes, exactly. So years later, I'm starting to do some Comic Cons and stuff, right? There's just when Comic Cons were starting to get popular. So a friend of mine calls me and he says, hey, we're up in Knoxville. They got a fanboy convention this coming weekend. And they got...
Stealing that.
Yeah, a fanboy convention. And he said, they got Adam West there. I said, man, count me in. Can you get me a booth? And he said, I'm sure I can. I said, can you get me next to Adam West, my table next to his? He said, I think I can. So the weekend comes up. I get to go up to Knoxville. I'm sitting there, got my table. Oh, man, I got my pictures out. And there's his table, like, I mean, just right there, you know. And I think this is going to be so great. I wonder if he remembers me from the TV show that day, that 30 seconds that we spent together. So it's 10 o'clock, time for the fanboy convention to start. And as I go in and sit down, here's Batman's table, here's the King's table, and right across the aisle, the Batmobile. Right. There's a guy, I'll never forget his name, was Matt Dollar. He had built this Batmobile, beautiful replica, looked just like the one on the TV show, and he had on a Batman costume. He looked more like Batman than Adam West did now. And he's standing there charging people to take the picture with the Batmobile.
Nice gig.
The good gig, man, working out perfect. And I'm just watching the people line up to get the picture made with the Batmobile. I said, this car is as cool as Batman. So now, 10 o'clock, where's Batman? Here comes the promoter. He comes walking up and he says, Jerry, you're not going to believe this. What? Yeah. Right. He said, Adam West canceled on me last night.
Oh, my God.
My face just went like that, right? Adam, he said, something's wrong with his bag. His bag's sore, couldn't come. He said, but don't worry. He's got the $6 Million Man coming. Yes, sir. I got the, what's the $6 Million Man's name?
Steve Austin? What?
No, what's that? I wanted to say Gil Gerard, but Gil Gerard was a guy on Lee Majors. So he says, don't worry.
I love that the Major Brothers didn't know that.
So he says, I got Lee Majors coming. He said, I said, I don't care. I don't give a shit about Lee Majors. So now I'm like this. Yeah, what do you want, your picture, an autograph, or what? I'm sitting there, right, and everybody's coming by. And then, now at least waiting on Lee Majors. This was like the fanboy convention from hell. An hour later, the promoter comes up and says, you're not going to believe this. I said, what now? He said, I sent this guy, this goof, he said, I sent this goof to go pick up Lee Majors at the airport. Lee Majors and his wife, and he said, he's driving back here. Somebody runs a stop sign and hits the car, and Lee Majors is in the hospital right now. $6 million man, right? So, that's what they did. So I swear about 2 more hours go by and I look up, here comes poor Lee Major hobbling in. He's got his arm in a cast.
What a pro, though.
His arm is in a cast. He did, right. He came in and sat there and his wife helped him sign and he just signed this stuff for all day long. But anyway, when the thing was over, I met Lee Majors and he was cool, but it wasn't Adam West. So when the convention was over, I've been sitting here staring for 3 days looking at the Batmobile and shut the thing down. I walked over, like I said, this guy's name was Matt Dollar. I said, Matt? He said, yes. I said, will you sell me that Batmobile?
Oh.
Big boy purchase.
Just like that.
Big boy purchase, we call that.
I said, will you sell me that Batmobile? And he went, oh, man. He said, I'll tell you. He said, man, I've built 3 of these, but this was my first one, and this is my favorite. He said, I sold.
You always remember your first.
Yes, that's what he said. So, and he said, but I will build you one. I said, how long will that take? He said, probably about 8 months or a year. And I went, oh. I said, I'll tell you what, man, I'm an impulse buyer. I would buy this right now, but I don't want to wait around for a year, right? So anyway, we parted ways about 2 weeks later. And this is kind of a sad part of the story, but anyway, about 2 weeks later, I get a call from a friend of mine that knows Matt Dollar up in Knoxville. And he says, King, were you serious about the Batmobile? And I said, yeah, I was. And he said, well, Matt's my friend, and he said he's been taking care of his father. His father's got Alzheimer's, and they just decided this past week that they're going to have to put him in a nursing home, and he's looking at how much that's going to cost. He said, so I think if you call him back, the Batmobile might be available. Sure enough, I call him up, and 2 days later, the Batmobile's pulling up in my driveway. And this is the truth, too, is like, I took the Batmobile like one maybe, not even a month, like maybe 3 weeks after I just got it from that guy. And I took it to a thing that was like an event at Overton Park there in Memphis. This guy comes up to me and says, right now we'll give you $100,000 for that Batmobile.
Is that near what you paid for it? You don't have to tell us the number.
You know, I thought you knew me. Honestly, because, I mean, when you said I paid $35,000 for it.
Whoa. Oh, wow.
And this guy offered $100,000. Right?
You turned that down?
I turned it down. I had that Batmobile in my, it's still there in my house, right to this.
Still here, baby.
Jerry, we really appreciate you coming out here. We were dying to talk to you because we know, and man, we got deep into your collecting.
Fellow collector, Jerry the King Lawler.
I think you're made with all the major marks here now. If not, Jerry the King Lawler, everybody.
The King, the real King.
That was cool as hell, huh?
The King, baby. The King. So if you're watching on Fight TV, cheap plug for the first time, we have a lot of surprise guests. For this next guest, he's not a surprise. He's on the goddamn flyer.
Now, let's just
bring him out.
Before he ends up on a luggage cart, let's get him out of here.
He's alive. He's alive. This is a good sign.
There's no goddamn luggage carts tonight, baby.
I'm sure we could find one, pal.
Not for another 45 minutes.
I saw like 6 luggage carts on the way in. We can make it happen.
Let's go.
I mean, this is our 12th show. How many fucking live shows have you been a part of?
I only remember 2.
That's also true. How many do you remember? That's a totally different question.
What is up with that belly, Swoggle?
Guy gets on the fucking gas for one WrestleMania weekend. No wonder you're losing your fucking hair. So many.
Untrue statement, Swoggle. That's a little stiff. A little stiff, Swoggle.
I tap out on that one.
Here we go.
I'm not trying to get
Hi, guys. How are we?
How long have you been? How long have you been drinking in the green room? Jesus.
We don't need to talk about that.
Holy shit. You don't remember that?
There's no fucking catering up there. I had to do something. Jesus Christ.
Dylan, I got you a goddamn charcuterie board, okay?
I ate all of it already. None of the surprise guests had any of it. All the little guy.
Well, we promised you that we would plug your new Twitch channel.
Yeah, what's the thing with that? Are you building a brand behind my back?
Yeah, because you don't pay me enough. So, I have Pod the Lope, or we're going Postal.
You
That's
know
what
your
it's called.
fucking podcast name?
Holy crap, dude. Come on.
Shawnee, go get
Cut
the
the
luggage cart. Luggage cart me.
Jeff Feast is pissed
We have
off
Going
right now.
Postal, the new podcast.
Who
if
listens
you guys
to Going Pasta?
Who listens? Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good feedback.
Thank you guys. Good feedback. Thank you guys. I have that. I am officially a part of Whatnot now, building that brand.
Behind my back.
Behind your back,
All the leprechaun hats you can handle. Whatnot.
yeah. All ring worn.
Ring worn. Yeah, they're ring worn,
Ring
guys.
worn, guys.
Be careful. They don't come from
AKA
Oriental Trading, I swear.
AKA worn by Landon around the house.
I believe that's true, by the way.
Also, doing the Twitch thing every Monday, every Wednesday. Thank you to you guys who have supported the channel each and every week. I appreciate it. It's been a ton of fun.
So, I'm the deathmatch king. Would you consider yourself like the Twitch king?
I would consider myself the Twitch king. Would you guys agree? Yeah. What the fuck is this?
Get the fuck out of here.
Zicky Dice.
Zicky's back?
We can play it again if you like. Yeah.
You got a big show? What is this thing?
I heard King of Twitch, and I thought that was my cue to walk out here. So I'm stopping by every single shit show in town to promote the biggest show in the world, Zicky Dice's Trouble in Paradise, live on my Twitch channel for free tomorrow, fellas, for free.
Zicky, how much did you pay for the bear?
The bear, that was the whole budget, about $14,000.
Thank God it's a free show. No one would pay for this bullshit.
Also, very important, it's on our Twitch channel as well. So if you guys could watch it on ours, we'll get the money for that. That'd be great.
It's a simulcast, like when WCW died.
That's the least you guys can do for having me on the show. Just simulcast it. You can keep all the bits and all the subscriptions.
Zicky,
And I'll keep mine.
Zicky, I have a lot of shitty tattoos, but your neck. What the fuck? I mean, guys,
We can
Zicky,
cancel the live pod and have a shitty tattoo on.
Zicky, I have 26 Muppets on my leg, and I am embarrassed for your neck.
I once won. Okay, there was this tattoo contest. It was submit a picture of the worst tattoo you ever have, and you'll win a cover-up. I won one. I was able to cover
That's
up
a
one of them.
cover-up?
I was able to cover up one of
How
them.
bad was the fucking original?
Oh, it was fucking bad.
Your wrist
It
is
was
a
fucking
cover.
bad.
That's a cover up. I can see
It looked like a big old lizard on my arm. You know what a lizard
I'm
is?
looking at your shitty neck.
Oh, jeez. Well, I got the chins to cover those.
Well, if you're the king of Twitch, do you have any advice for Mr. Postel?
I
Don't
can help
fucking
you out.
give me advice.
I can help you out.
Do not.
I can help you out. Stop by the show tomorrow, okay?
I
Last show had 500,000 views, and we're gonna beat that shit tomorrow.
Tomorrow you'll have 100.
We have the 1 p.m. slot, okay? We're gonna be a little more than that.
Matinee, we call that.
I don't like him. You got me unbooked at Impact for this?
That's because you listen to shitty bands like Newfound Glory.
To be fair, I fired Zicky too. So
Thank you.
let's settle this down. Let's plug the show one more time. Take a nice picture for all the people.
Thank you. Thank you.
him?
Twitch.tv/Zicky Dice
Twitch.tv/Dylan Postel
/Zicky Dice
/Dylan Postel
/Zicky Dice.
Let's back up. It's on the major channel, guys. So watch it on there. Thank you.
Okay, let's send a picture, please.
No, I will never plug his fucking.
Let's just be friends. Let's take a nice picture. Come on. some physicality.
I hope Zicky sends us some PayPal for that.
Those are some zingers from Swoggle,
Been more
though.
famous. He's never got a bigger pop. That's like.
Let's
Swoggle, man.
Let's be more positive.
Yeah,
Who's here for WrestleMania? I mean, I don't know if you guys.
I used to be, but I got fired.
Well, me too. But the last time I was in Dallas for WrestleMania, I became the Intercontinental Champion. Oh, what a moment. That's my WrestleMania moment. My dad was there. There were real cowboy hats. It was a great night.
It's funny you should say that because my favorite WrestleMania match you ever had happened at Access.
No, this match, this didn't count, dude.
And you blew up like I've never seen a human blow up in the history of professional wrestling. Your legs literally didn't work, and you almost quit mid-match and embarrassed
But I
everyone
didn't
on
quit.
careers.
I did not quit. I didn't quit. I almost quit, but I didn't.
And it was against this guy.
Charlie Haas, everybody! Yeah, use those PBRs for good use.
We're sponsored by PBR. It's okay. Whatever you want.
All right. Oh, shit. We're spilling everything. Oh, man. Charlie, thanks for coming. Let's talk about this infamous Access match. Now, I don't know.
One
if
of
you
my
remember-
it was a classic. Guys.
Let's set the table.
Can I say my version and then you tell me your version? Because Broski doesn't know because he blacked out.
I've looked all over I went through a divorce, so half the shit.
He reminded me. You had like click cam style. You came out with a cam.
It's WrestleMania 25 Access.
big opportunity. But we were all in the same boat. We weren't getting booked, and we weren't going to TVs. So it was like our first match in like 3 or 4 months.
We weren't even in that jabroni fucking battle.
No, we weren't even in it.
No, I think we're lumberjacks. I think we're
worse
lumberjacks.
is when you don't even make the jabroni.
It could be worse, dude. The entree's on SmackDown now. That's gotta
When the
stay.
rider comes up to you and goes, "You just don't have it, kid. You don't have it. I was winning national titles in college. You don't have it."
So okay, so I'm supposed to wrestle actually Jimmy Yang, who was just here. I'm supposed to wrestle him in the evening one in the singles, and Broski has you in the daytime.
And I'm thinking, fuck, a singles match with Charlie Haas, and this is your hometown. You bring your own camera out, and I'm like, dude. Oh man.
So you're fired up, and you guys called them little. It wasn't like a WrestleMania match, but it was a nice little match or whatever. And I remember Tony Gurria was the agent, and I had to be like the valet, and he was like, I really would love there to be a whirly bird, which is the fucking airplane spin. And I had to come and feed and take like the airplane spin boot, like Terry Funk style.
But you know what? Arn Anderson stopped me. He goes, "Let me tell you something. Every match is for you. It better be a WrestleMania." He goes, "When you wrestle, Ryder," he goes, "you make sure you knock his dick stiff." And he goes, "You know what I mean, Haas?" I go, "I got it."
So I got the best seat in the house. I'm watching this thing, and I just know Broski so long at this point. I'm staring at him, and I'm like, he's done.
Bro, I am so blown up is not even the phrase. I truly almost faked an injury. I'm like, how can I get out of this match?
He had you in a chin lock, and I'm like, he's like gonna quit or something. But he has the hold. Like it makes no sense. So I'm like, this is not good. And I remember because I was listening on you guys calling the match that like the comeback was gonna be the couple jabs, Rocky Johnson shuffle, the big one. You take off. He's supposed to be on his feet, and you go. Charlie takes off, and Broski's. I mean.
Bro, I was blown
Splattered.
up. I was
Not
like,
there.
using the ropes to get up like Rocky versus fucking Apollo Creed, dude. I could not get up. I was so blown up.
And then I'm just loving every second of it.
Ropes and you're down, and I'm like, and you stop.
Yeah. You come back instead of feeding for like a clothesline, he's just flat on the ground. And you're just like, and just start beating the fuck out of him. Oh man, I'm like this at ringside, like.
But anyway, we got through it. The footage got lost in a divorce, so that's okay.
We got through, and I think you even got the win. So
No, did I?
Oh, there's no way.
They always do it when it's your hometown. They never have you win.
It might have been a roll-up victory, maybe. Who knows?
It's like I was like, I took your hand and put it on.
I mean, if I won, I definitely didn't deserve it. Just like you didn't really deserve all those action figures you got, Charlie. I mean,
Dude, did you see the segment?
I mean, Charlie, how many fucking action figures do you have?
We went through it. It's a fucking lot of action figures, dude. Yeah, same exact gimmick, right? Well, Broski for sure, yeah. Especially when I had this beautiful hair and his looked like a bird's nest, you know?
Charlie, we got to talk to Mike a little more. You can't hear you at home on Fight TV, guys. Watch on Fight TV. But speaking of, you mentioned Kurt and Shelton, and listen, I was just kidding. You deserved all the action figures you got. You're very toyetic. Speaking of being very toyetic, I think we have an action figure reveal for you, all you major marks right now. Coming
An exclusive.
From Toys, an exclusive.
Really, man, that is awesome right there. I got to thank the major podcast, man. If it wasn't for Brian and Mark, man, there's no way.
You're welcome, Charlie.
I know it's bad, man. But you know what? It hurt me because I was watching this podcast. He goes, "God damn," he goes, "Did he really deserve all those?" I was like, and I was doing something. I was doing everything. I was like, okay.
You're fucking a singlet, trunks, biker shorts, you got everything.
I remember you came back with a bandana. I was like, all right, bandana run. Here we go.
But then I just realized that you told me that six-pack that they came out with.
Youth generation.
Well, that's going to be hard to find.
So now there's two of them, though,
There's
right?
a variant of the packaging, that's right.
Yeah. But I got to thank these two. If it wasn't for them, that this wouldn't happen. And there's never been a singles Team Angle, Charlie Haas. So.
Well, there it is, and it's going to be with all the Mattels, all the AEW figures in perfect scale, and I'm excited to get it. I want the first one, Charlie. Before you, I want
Got
one.
it. No, definitely. I'll sign it right
And
to you.
I'll send you a Zack Ryder with no legs, like the guy you were in the ring with. Charlie Haas, everybody!
Charlie, I see you had a title here.
Hold on, wait a second. What's
that little pause,
Hey,
buddy.
cut my fucking music. I gotta say something. So on August 13th, SWE is back at the Canton Convention Center. All right, it's gonna be SWE 360, the real world champion, because I'm the only wrestler that can really wrestle, right?
I don't know, Charlie. I've been collecting a lot of fucking titles around here.
Yeah, you have, man.
Yeah.
Is that one of them right there?
Yeah.
That's the 10 pounds of gold.
How about we work? I mean, I don't know if you'll be able to do it, but dude, I would love for you to be part of. Come down to SWE. Yeah, at least you could wrestle with that title. Or you can wrestle for this title, or you can just hand that one over to me. But anyway. No, August 13th, the Canton Convention Center, SWE 360 is reborn. Kevin Sullivan is booking it, and anyone knows who Kevin Sullivan is, we're in business. Right?
Everybody, give up for Charlie Haas!
Hey, and my sports agent, Kurt Zamora, baby, and Aaron Presley, Brent McKenzie. You better get my shirt done, Brent. Man.
Wow, you guys really
I should tell you that Swoggle and Charlie are sticking around to hang out and have
Oh yeah, everybody's
photo op.
sticking around, and I think until
I think the King's already got his pajamas on, but
you guys really embarrassed me with that segment, guys.
well, fuck you. That was the whole plug for your indie match I didn't even know about, by the way. I'm sitting here going, what?
I didn't know either. You wanted to bring out a title. I'm a belt collector, so I just had to, stick my, you know what I'm trying to say.
Okay, but we like to give back.
Well, I mean, we gave Charlie that opportunity to plug that promotion.
Yeah,
right?
we like to give back.
We bring
We're
like,
almost like 20-year veterans. How nuts is that?
It's pretty fucking wild, dude.
We're like the most grizzled young vets on earth.
It's no, they're not here, guys. Relax. But I'm saying,
Those guys are so drunk we could not have them on this show this late.
Yeah.
Let's just put that out there.
I feel like we find the talent that needs that extra, like,
Developmental talent.
yeah, the guys who need that extra exposure.
Like
you know?
the biggest, youngest, hottest rising star in all of developmental.
Yeah, like toyetic, colorful gear. Might have a big match this Saturday. Holler if you hear me, I think. The NXT Heavyweight Champion, Dolph Ziggler. Wow.
Hottest rising star in all pro wrestling.
Wow.
This is unbelievable.
Wow, this is my first interview as like an up and comer. Like, what's the?
You're all grown up. You have a beard now.
Is that a real fucking beard? What is that thing?
Doesn't it? It look real?
It looks like a glued on fucking beard.
Robert Roode shaved and let me borrow it.
All right. Zigman, thanks for coming. I honestly didn't know if you were in the building.
I was at work till 18 minutes ago.
All right, well, thanks for coming.
Dude, the whole time we're doing the intro, I'm like, I hope
And
he's
it's
coming.
a 9-minute Uber here. So 18 minutes ago I was
Nice.
working.
What's up, dude?
What's going on with you guys?
We realized today that our hotel is the hotel from last Mania, but it was the Mania hotel.
Oh,
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't see your dad there this year.
He didn't
at,
show up this
at the
time.
gym. At the gym.
No, he was there. Yeah, right.
He's
right.
wearing a cowboy hat on a treadmill somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he was on a treadmill in a cowboy hat.
Zig, what? You had a comedy show today?
Yeah. Thank you guys for both coming.
Well, we were signing at
Bro, we
WrestleCon.
got a WrestleCon. We're booked.
You know, we got fired by the company you work for, so now, now we got to work at WrestleCon,
We
baby.
don't get paid to eat catering
That
anymore.
sounds
Shit, at Impact, we don't even have catering.
Sometimes, dude.
Sometimes you get Panera bread sandwich or something.
How was the catering downstairs? You guys get some nice pizza?
Charcuterie board upstairs.
I
Did you
heard
get that?
in the green room there was like champagne and charcuterie and all that stuff. And then
Wait, so you didn't even get that far? You just came right?
no, I just saw Swoggle in the hallway,
Oh, shit.
kicked him in the dick and came in.
Good. So, Shawnee,
Kitchen
we're really
where
going
a
to need that
person's
luggage
diction.
cart. Go get him. He's done.
Sorry, Zombie Sailor's not here for you to super kick. Sorry, pal.
I know. We never know what to talk to you because last time we talked to you, you're like, I don't collect. I just collect female pro wrestlers' phone numbers. You know, so I don't know what to say to
that,
you.
dude. We can't say that.
This is your
The
first
mic-
time. Oh, this is your first time with the mic. All right, we're back. All right, it's promo class, NXT, the PC, go.
Give him a new mic. Give him a new mic.
I
Production.
know. You're green. You're green.
Sorry, guys.
He's green. He's been in the PC.
Developmental talent.
You have 60 seconds. Talk to
Yeah, you got 60 seconds. We're not going to cut. Go!
What is it for?
Just kidding. Well,
Oh.
because you're a developmental guy. Got it.
Cut a promo.
We have a prospect for you to look at since you're, in the PC now.
Oh shit.
I think it's somebody who has a bright future in this company, in
Big.
this business.
We want you to just, look him over, see what he's got, see if you can make it.
Okay. I feel like I'm pretty good at evaluating talent. Since
Sure.
every NXT wrestler wrestles me first. I actually cut out the middleman, went down there, became the so I.
That's smart. That's smart.
The roster. I just,
Now you know when you check in for a flight, Orlando. You don't have to even look.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
the
great.
middleman.
Yeah.
What?
Mark,
Should we bring
I'm
him out?
blindsided by this, but let's.
We'll bring him
I can't
out.
wait to see.
He's a top prospect in all pro wrestling. Good theme music, right? What do you think of his? What do you think of his Tron? Oh.
What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive. Everyone give it up for Mark Sterling, who's not even allowed on his stage at his own show.
Hey, I gotta run the show. I gotta run the show. I'm running it.
Now, I just wanted to come out quick because I really wanted to meet Ziggs here. But I've met Matt and Brian.
I did a meet and greet at the comedy show earlier. I don't know if you guys...
Oh, you do comedy? Give it up for professional comedian DZ, everybody. The next dollar he makes will be his first. Ziggs here is as professional a comedian as I was an independent wrestler.
What's independent wrestling?
It's this thing Matt does now. NWA! NWA!
Wait, Shoes, I don't want to mess up your flow, but I was just letting Ziggler know that you're a legit D-list porn star.
You know what? Not only...
I love Ron Jeremy.
We did a gimmick one time where I played his son for a night just at the hotel bar, different story, different time. But not only am I a D-list porn star, but we've all heard the stories about the Zig Man here, haven't we?
What did you tell him?
Everybody check your DMs right now.
And it's nothing
Check your girlfriend's
nothing
DMs,
I had
not
to be
yours.
told by these guys. Sonny put it all out there on the internet for all of us. This man, had he played his cards right, could have walked down the red carpet at the Oscars the other night. But he was broken up with for being too athletic during sex. I'm on a fucking roll tonight, aren't I?
Can we get a Schumer chant?
And you're looking at the real train wreck. I could do this all day. But just like Mr. NXT 2.0 over here, you look at people who've never been given the opportunity, been given the chance, been given the platform to succeed. And no one fits that description more than me. I should have been NXT when it was FCW, when it was Louisville, when it was Memphis, when it was fucking Trax. I should have been there all along.
Yes!
And I gotta watch flippy-floppy guys like this.
No. You're on a roll. Don't call me flippy floppy. I catch those motherfuckers.
My man.
Fuck you. You're killing it. We're going to take that last one off the record.
I was projecting. I was projecting over a body type that is preferred. And I'm not proud of that. So I offer you a full and wholehearted apology. But the fact of the matter is that I wasn't given the same opportunities of you when I myself was a Division I college athlete.
Holy shit.
I was a soccer player, if you could believe it or not. I didn't do that boring ass shit that you did in college that no one watches, but everybody wants to pretend like collegiate wrestling's important. Suck my dick.
Makes it fair.
And everybody knows. Like I said, Sonny put it out there for him. Amy Schumer put it out there for him. But Ziggs, my man, come here. Come here. Come right
You gotta
here.
get a closer look if you're gonna put the good word in with Bruce Pritchard. You know, let's go. You gotta get a closer look. If you're gonna go back and tell Ace, I got you a guy. He's under 25, 6'2", abs.
Kilos. I just want to say to your face, in front of the 150 Shoonies here tonight, that in the ring, you can't hold my jock, dude. And in Sonny's Instagram, you can't even hold my hose.
Holy shit.
I need a cigarette.
A lot of physicality on this show.
Shitballs.
Speaking of physicality, who here watches FWF? Anybody? So you can start it. I love that.
I love that. Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
So FWF 1 and 2, you can watch them right now on Fight TV. But May 15th on Fight TV, also live on Long Island, New York, is FWF Live 3. I think we should announce some matches here tonight. What do you
Let's
think?
do it. Let's give it. Let's
What
give it to the
about
major marks.
The main event, VSK defends the FWF Championship against Dirty Dango.
Contrary to rumors, Dirty Dango's not retired.
Brian Myers, you're taking on Rapid Delivery Roy Fox.
Guys, I'm going to beat the fuck out of him. Come on.
I think I got another title to my collection. Me versus Max Smashmaster for the hardcore title.
I love you, but I don't think you're going to add a belt to your resume on that one.
We're not going to reveal all the matches right here, but we will say one more person who's going to be there.
Nick fucking Gage!
Nick Gage, FWF Live 3. Watch it on Fight TV.
Melville, Long Island, you can see it live in person.
Come to Long Island, not FWF, on Fight TV. But our next guest, he's not only an FWF superstar, he's the FWF Interstate Champion. Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Pretty damn cool,
Pretty
man.
damn cool, Pretty damn cool, man. Look at this. Hey, how the hell y'all doing, man? Y'all good? Y'all enjoying y'all time? Damn right, man. That's what I'm saying, man.
Heath, how does it feel? Whoop.
Why does everyone keep doing that?
What's going on with this mic here?
Damn it, who set this shit up? Not me, that's for sure.
My damn microphone broke, man.
Pretty damn cool, man. Hold on, I'll help out. Hold on.
Hey,
Hello.
Are y'all ripping my ass? Is this a rib?
That one works.
We're live on Fight TV.
Oh, hey, fight. How you doing, baby? Hey, what's up now?
Hey, man, how you spell fight, man?
Yeah, how do you think you spell fight, Heath?
Man, y'all better not brought me out here to do this. No, I don't want to do it. Not in front of all these people.
You're gonna say,
you know?
when in doubt, pick C.
Something like that.
Heath,
Yo,
how does it feel to be the FWF Interstate Champion?
I mean, honestly, it's feeling good because, I mean, I won it. I look good doing it. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, this is a pretty damn nice title.
Beautiful, man.
This is nice, for real. I mean, the good thing about it, I haven't defended it yet, so I've been the longest reigning champ.
You're just
for a
racking up the
while.
days, man.
Oh,
You're
brother, like,
the longest
I was-
reigning. That's great.
Exactly, you know, I'm
To
in
be-
the record books.
To be honest, we did WrestleCade together after you had that, and
Yep.
I thought it was great that, you know, your Broski and I's great friend and you won the title. And I thought it was cool, but then to see how proud you were and bring it and interact with fans made me even more proud about everything. I always thought it was really cool.
Like I said, this is a pretty damn title, ain't it? Look at this damn thing right here. These guys know what they're doing.
Well, it will be on the line at FWF 3. We haven't revealed the opponents yet.
We
Hold
can
on,
say
I'm
we
booking
can
that.
say it's going to be a fatal four-way. We can say
Ooh.
that.
Fatal four-way.
And the three opponents are some heavy hitters in there.
Come on, man. Don't do that to me. Come
Saying
on.
maybe a couple extra, minutes on the treadmill leading up to it.
That's a guarantee. I have to do that.
I mean, I have all the faith in the world that you can successfully defend it.
Oh, no, I mean, I will. That's a fact. It's going to happen. I've been collecting titles just like you, man.
Oh, baby.
I don't have as many, but I've got a few.
So Heath, tell us about, we got WrestleCon this week. What are you looking forward to the most, obviously, besides our show right now on Fight TV?
Oh, baby. Hey. Honestly, I'm a people person. Like, I hope everyone knows this. I really enjoy sitting at the booth, man, and having you guys come up and tell me how damn great I was in the past and everything.
Heath's line's going to be really long, not because a lot of people want to meet him, just because he won't stop talking to the person in front of him.
Actually, every time I looked at Heath, he wasn't even there. He was mingling around and talking to other people.
Hey, man, it's like a family reunion, man. It's like you don't see these guys forever, and then Mania comes here, and then everyone comes together, and you have something like WrestleCon to where you see these guys to where you just pick right back up, just like high school friends and everything. So yes, I probably missed out on a lot of money, but I got to see a lot of good buddies of mine and chit chat, see how in the hell life is treating everybody now, So to me, it's a win.
I completely agree. But I do like the money part.
And they're just giving me shit for it, man.
But Heath, you're you're definitely a Major Pod family, man. We love you. Our Major Marks love you. Oh, baby.
I'm like the best first cousin ever on this, man.
You're like the cousin Eddie of Major Pod.
But
I'm way better than Eddie.
Let's pretend this is a nice family dinner. Can you give us all a nice motivational speech before we have the family? I know you're very positive, motivational, but let's end this with something nice, a good feel-good Heath. I got kids story. Something. Let's pump everybody up. We got a big weekend ahead of us. Ponderosa.
How many people have mentioned Ponderosa to you?
A few, honestly. And I saw her today, and she mentioned it to me also because a lot of you guys mentioned it to her.
Guys,
so.
I could do a series on things that Heath has said to me wrong that popped the fuck out of me, and I just let it be.
Hey, it's like that filter that some people have. I just don't have it. So it's like
honestly, I feel honored that you remember Matt and I's names. That means we're real friends.
Oh yeah, that's funny. You know why? How long? Oh, nearly 20. 18?
Getting close. 16, 17 years.
This is funny. I've known their names forever. I just got, we got released, 2 years ago?
Yes, Heath.
Coming up on 2 years, yeah.
This asshole didn't even know my real name was Heath. He didn't even know my real name was Heath.
That is not true.
That is true.
I actually think he's right.
I am right.
He said something like, "What are you going to call yourself?"
Yeah, what are you even going to call yourself now? I was like, man, I think I'm just going to be Heath. And he's like, why would you do that, man? You probably can't even use Heath. I'm like, dude, that's my real name. Huh? What? Really?
I actually do.
Yeah,
I think it was just a brain fart. A Heath moment.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
And he didn't remember my name.
Well,
hey, but inspirational speech, man, just go out and have a damn good time. It's Mania week. We're all going to have a good time. Have a beer, have a drink, have a good time. Take your kids out and see all the damn superstars. Hit my damn music because I'm walking off the stage.
He's slamming, baby!
Hello. All right, so
he rules.
He's the best. Oh, baby. So
he's gonna be mad at this. A couple loops ago, he goes, "Hey, man, who's Kenny King, man? I gotta wrestle him." I said, "He's been wrestling for like 20 years."
Who's the jack? All right, so everyone watching at home, I'm gonna play it again. Fight TV Live 12, Fight TV. We're going to be on Fight TV May 15th, FWF Live 3, but also Live 13 in June, Fight TV, also at Jimmy's Famous Seafood. But
kind of like the unofficial home of the major.
That's
pod.
our third time going back there.
It's a great spot.
Hopefully Hornswoggle can make it.
On a luggage cart, but yeah.
A couple weeks before that, we're doing our first ever major party in Times Square, New York. I almost said WWF New York.
That would be cool. I don't think it's in the budget.
The major
Or exist
Wrestling
anymore.
Podcast New York coming June 2nd. It's a party. It's a bash. There's no meet and greet. There's no live show. It's just drinking some PBRs with us, baby. But the man of the
dressed nicely.
hour. I don't think we can do that legally. But the man of the hour for that Major Pod New York is the man who 20 years ago in WWF New York won Tough Enough Season 1.
He's so sexy!
He's our guest right now.
Oh.
Okay.
Such an attractive man.
Earlier today, he said he was going to be the loudest SOB in here.
Wow.
I like that.
Oh.
Wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute. But before we get going, who was that was singing that music?
Justin Walsh, our photographer.
You know how I've told you before I don't like that music?
Yeah.
I like it.
No, we use you so much. We needed copywritten music to go away, so we made our own version of that.
Which I think is still illegal, but
Well, we'll let Dawkins deal with that another time.
Dawkins, where you at?
Dawkins, deal with that another time. But yeah,
It's definitely still illegal.
let's let bygones be bygones.
Maven,
I'm saying nothing.
I've been around you so many times, but luckily
sorry.
there's a table right here because I am HARD.
Oh. You know, and hey, like, listen, I know you guys have the best fans. Today, I saw so many of your fans, had a blast with each and every one of you. But just so you know, this is this man, even when the cameras aren't rolling, when you guys aren't there.
It might be worse, guys. So I can attest to
in the middle
that.
of the day, I'll get text messages. I'm working out to your music. HARD. I swear to you.
He hates the theme song. Can you believe that?
I like it now.
Okay, our version, the Major Pod
I
version.
mean, Maven, this is our 12th show, the first ever live show. You were the guy.
Caroline's.
New York City, Times Square, and now we're coming back. Will you be there for Major Wrestling Podcast New York? Can we celebrate the 20-year anniversary of you winning Tough Enough?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Were you nervous that night, or you think maybe you didn't have a shot at it, or you very confident?
With Tough Enough?
Yeah.
No.
Oh!
Listen, this is the way, and
You were like, look at Josh Matthews, that little bitch.
No.
Josh Matthews no show tonight.
And I will give credit. They could have either had Josh or Chris win the damn thing and made them ready. And the way I know that is both of those guys got jobs immediately after.
True.
Obviously, Josh was in the announcing career, but Chris was a great wrestler, and he's off to doing better things now.
Oh, yeah, dude. Thank God for
more,
him, to be
more
honest with
power
you, yeah.
to him. But here's how I knew. For anyone out there that didn't watch, spoiler alert, Tough Enough 1.
Is it on Peacock? Is it?
I think it is.
It is.
Yeah, it's on
I
Peacock.
sold the VHS today.
I saw it. I was like, my man's selling VHSs. Wow.
But my mom, if you remember, my mom was sick during it. I left to go see her, and they extended the show
to wait for me to come back. And Big and Al kind of pulled me aside and was like, we'll maneuver this around your needs, but we need you here. And that right when they did that, I kind of had the feeling that it was mine.
Well, you were my pick from day one, maybe.
Day one.
Thank you.
He wrote a Valentine to you, said, I choose you.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, you were my guy, and then when you eliminated, guys, do you know that Maven eliminated The Undertaker from the Royal Rumble?
Dude, honestly, the whole time Jerry Lawler was up here talking about Adam West, I'm like, this is Broski and Maven. The whole time I was thinking that.
I mean, you're not just like my favorite wrestler ever, not just my favorite tough enough competitor ever. You were like the true MTV superstar. I think the true star.
Hold on.
Yeah, actually, your popularity supersedes itself.
Why's my music playing?
I wasn't done.
Why are you in here?
Drink it in, ladies. Drink it in.
What in the hell is Maven doing here? Everybody knows before there was a Tough Enough, there was MTV's True Life, I Want to Be a Pro Wrestler. And you're looking at the star of the show, Rapid Delivery Rory Fox. So you know what that makes you, Maven? Nothing but a Rory Fox ripoff. Don't go there. I don't want to hear that crap.
So, Roy, you're saying that where I'm sitting, this should have been you?
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, come up. Take my chair. Take my seat.
I'm not going to take your chair. I'm not getting next to those two morons. I can say my piece right here. FWF Live 3.
Let's not go there, Rory.
Most professional wrestler.
You don't want to do this, Rory.
I'm going to kick your ass.
Brian, I hope you pull down his pants and show the world a small dick again.
Can you shut your mouth? June 4th, Central Empire Wrestling. 13 years in the making. Rory Fox versus Matt Cardona. And not only am I going to humiliate you, I'm going to be the next NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Woo, woo, woo. You know it.
Roy, I think I can speak for everybody when I say, fuck you, Rory.
I didn't come here for that.
Fuck you, Rory. Fuck you, Rory.
Bow down to the man of MTV.
Fuck you, Rory.
I don't want to hear that. You know what?
Fuck you, Rory.
You know what? Fuck you, Major Marks. I got Fox F's all over the palace, and I'm gonna party all night long.
Wow. Watch the mic. That's my microphone. Jeez.
Dude, they don't even make tights like that anymore.
Whoa.
Those are like from the 80s. Did you see the way those were stitched and shit?
Who the hell was that?
Yeah, I know. He's the guy in HWA that watched the door when you were banging chicks.
But
You know the craziest damn thing is I sat beside him all day doing autographs. He didn't tell me he was this pissed at me.
All right. Well, there's so much blood in Matt's cock, you got to get out of here.
Hey, we seriously though, we love you. I'm glad you're part of our Major Pod family. And at Major Pod New York, we're truly going to celebrate your career. We love you, Maven. We want everybody else to love you. Make sure you're there. New York City, give it up for Maven.
Maven! I'm always one hard text away.
Oh, I see it so
I do want to say, Charlie, Heath, Maven, they're all sticking around to meet you guys. So just
Yeah, please.
throwing out there into the
Buy
into the
their
universe.
merch, buy their gimmicks. That's how we all survived this crazy week, right?
Yeah.
Rory Fox, good luck with him in
What a
FWF
wild
Live 3
card.
on
Oh
Fight
my
TV,
God.
by the way.
He's the drizzling shits,
But he
man.
fucking sucks, dude.
Oh.
We don't
Sucks
have
is like a compliment at this point.
Fuck. we don't have any more.
Sucks is a step up from what Rory is.
But okay, so Maven, he actually won Tough Enough. I kind of know somebody who didn't win Tough
Ouch.
Enough.
Ooh, too soon. Too soon, bro. The queen of the major pod, Chelsea Green.
You're here, babe.
Yeah, I just saw Rory Fox back.
No one else knows his name anyway. It doesn't matter.
Rory Fox back there.
Facts. That is great.
How's that mic? Should we switch mics? That mic's not the best, huh?
No, it's fine. Right?
Apparently, there's bus tickets from Iowa to Dallas. I learn something new every day.
Chelsea knows how to work a mic. If you just talk into it, you're going to be fine. Yeah.
Keep it really, really close.
Yes, I will. I'm
we're
here.
good. We're good.
We're live on Fight TV, babe.
Oh my God, how
Babe.
embarrassing! I just said Rory Fox live TV.
That's on you. How's life, married life with Matt?
A lot of people ask me that. It's exactly the fucking same.
Wait. And I don't need to stick up for him, but he got a storage unit, guys.
Okay, you're right. Things have changed. He got a
I heard
storage
enough
unit.
fucking complaining about the garage that I'm turning the storage unit that is the garage into a garage, and I'm moving all that stuff into a real storage unit.
Wait, what?
Because I turned the garage into a storage unit, but she wants it as a garage, so I'm moving the stuff from the garage into a real storage unit. Does that make sense?
Sort of, yes.
I feel like Hangover and like the math is all around my head.
Yeah. The meme with the confused lady and the math equations floating, that's me right now. Yes. So we have a 4-bedroom house, and 3 of those rooms are toys.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. And actually,
She's right. I've seen it. Yeah.
Yes, and actually, I was
Because the
being
master
nice.
bedroom was a lot of sex toys, if that's what you mean.
Okay.
Live on pay-per-view.
Sorry, Maven just got him all chubbed up out here.
Now I don't know what to say, so I'm sad.
You were saying there's 3 rooms full of toys and
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. 3 rooms full of toys. No sex toys, actually. Nice try. But, so we've, no.
I have some WCW vibrators, babe.
the whole room has WCW vibrators. Come
There's
on.
Hall, there's Nash, there's Hollywood Hogan. Nobody has a bigger hog than me, dude. The Taskmaster, the Giant, the guy we can't speak of. It's a bunch of guys.
Every woman in the room is like, oh my fucking God.
All
right
4.
now. Yes, but I'm looking at 2 of them.
all
3,
7. Yeah,
4
we
in
got
a row, right there. I'm making eye contact with all 4.
They were vibrating wrestling figures, babe. I'm not talking sexual. There were. Who had some WCW vibrating action figures?
It's a real sad part of my childhood, actually. Yeah.
Right. As you were saying, babe.
No, next question.
Well, as long as our producer Mark Sterling is here, he wanted me to bring up. He was attacked by a cat in your home, so there's a pending lawsuit.
Oh, yeah. What's with that? Waffles? Wanted to kill me. He wanted me dead for 2 weeks.
Yes. So, you know where that started? Did I ever tell you the story of how Waffles became Attack Waffles?
No. Because you guys are on the road and he has abandonment issues.
No. Yeah. Well, other than that, John Morrison John Morrison is the reason that our cat is an evil, tiny little attack kitten. Am I right?
Johnny Broski's house, you mean?
Yes,
That's
Johnny.
right. He was doing parkour in the backyard and they couldn't handle it.
No, he got down on all fours like a cat and like attacked my cat.
He started roaring like a lion to our tiny little kitten. The cat has never been the same.
Never been the same. That is
Never
true.
been the fucking same.
Well, I'm gonna sue his ass.
Yeah, so he's, Mark, add him to the list.
Holy shit, we have a waffle shit. Well, babe, you had a lot of stuff this weekend, but tell me this is not the best thing of the weekend. Major Wrestling Podcast Live 12, right? This is it.
You had to say hello to all our friends.
Yes, and actually, I brought the best guest of all, and she's sitting at the very back. Deonna Purrazzo, the champ.
Ponderosa! All right.
I don't know. We're at
Well,
TV. I don't know.
well now Ponderosa has to come down and take a picture with all of us down here.
Ponderosa's here. Wow. Well, you really screwed up her night. Deonna, I hope you know we're not paying you for this.
Deonna would send it back to you anyway via PayPal, so do not.
Whoa.
Do not. Yes, she doesn't accept your PayPal.
All right, hit the music.
Wow.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Ponderosa.
Ponderosa
What a
in the
surprise
house.
running.
Chelsea was mad she wasn't on stage long enough.
What are we going to do?
What are we going to do?
Well, if you... He's sexy. Start a collection.
We're live, pal.
Start a collection, babe.
We're live.
Oh, my God. I'm not getting laid tonight.
Maybe Maven will slip you his key or something.
Chelsea, I had a question. I had like 6 questions for you, but they wanted you to leave. I know. It's ridiculous.
No, so blame Mark.
I love you, babe. Anyway, this is the Major Wrestling Figure.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. Let's get back on track. Too much boner talk.
Did we, besides those WCW vibrating toys, did we talk about figures like at all?
We do. Well, we will. Well, no.
Charlie Hunnam figure. Yeah, hey, we're on track.
There was a lot of reveals today.
A lot of Mattel reveals. It would be cool if we had some Mattel representation.
So maybe Ravishing Robert and Corporate Steve can come out here and talk to us.
Hello.
Where's McKeena? Where's McKeena?
Where's Bill?
Where's McKeena?
I think he's with Barry Horowitz right now.
Oh, he probably
Bill
is.
sends his sweaty regards.
Oh, wow.
He's chanting PWG in his hotel room.
That's right.
Anybody see that picture of Bill that came out today? He's smiling with a fan. Who I don't know. Was it he?
Smile?
He was not smiling. That's for sure.
Okay, that was okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bill is busy.
No, there we go. I saw that picture. It was it's Bill's lookalike over there. It was like the twins. The cover of Twins.
Marcus Brandon?
Marcus Brandon over there. Marcus Brandon, he asked Bill about the Chief J Strongbow. It's been discontinued, guys.
All right, let's move on from that. How was your guys' day? Showing everybody the new stuff?
Amazing. I mean, it's been years since we've been with you guys, so
We got fired. I know. We got fired.
We know. We saw the boring ass Keith Lee reveals. We get it.
Anyone here stop by
My
the
new
booth,
figure
get
is
access?
incredible.
Yes.
we saw saw a lot of you guys at the booth, and it was emotional for us, right? Because it's like a family reunion.
Hell yeah.
Like getting to do stuff like this. So, so stoked to be back to live shows.
You guys showed a lot of cool stuff. I think my favorite was as crazy as it sounds, the Molly Holly was my favorite.
I was surprised by that. I was like,
The
whoa.
Mighty Molly and the Molly Holly, I thought it was a perfect way to do the chase. So bravo to you guys on that one. That was great.
First time in the line, Molly. 2 times.
So what else can you guys tell us that people might have missed today, or where they can find you all weekend?
Well, we'll be at the Convention Center for access, of course. Small fee to get in. But tons of new reveals. We had the Acolytes in the Legends line.
I love that.
What else we had, Rob?
On that same wave, there was the ECW One Night Stand Ray.
That was a cool one.
Guys, do I need that? Does that count?
Yeah.
God damn it.
What else? Cameron Grimes.
Cameron Grimes looked great.
Yeah.
With money.
The money fanned out.
Yeah. You can also use that for your $1 Million Man.
Or your broski.
Yeah, that's all your broski.
Yeah, I've seen that before. What about the Superstars line? Listen, those things are incredible.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
my God.
If you didn't believe us, we've been telling Broski, hold on to those Masters of the WWE Universe because it's going to fit in with this one. And I don't know, he disagrees a little bit.
We had a deep debate about it this week on the show. They're similar, and you can have that collection for sure if you're a diehard, but it's still different.
Convert them, Matt. You can switch the arms. Convert them.
Listen, we're not
Very
gonna-
ex-
we're not
very-
gonna have this
very
debate.
expensive hobby.
I will say that these Superstars figures are some of the best products
I'm all in, yeah.
of all time.
I had zero interest in them, and then when I got them, I was like, whoa, I was blown away. Like, it's a superior product.
Because they're a He-Man body, they're very generous to some of these superstars. So Mick Foley has never looked so juiced. Six-pack abs, mankind.
By the way, I saw Honky Tonk Man today before they opened doors, and I was catching up with him, and then his vendor actually has unpunched, I don't know if they're still there, but he had like 10 of them. And I was like, oh, Honky, do you love the new figure? He goes, I don't know, I haven't seen a fucking check for it yet.
Not our fault. Not our fault.
That's a true story, by the way.
Here's the real question, though. Can you confirm or deny that this line was created to be jobbers for me, Matt, and Brian in our brand new ringside line that fits perfectly with this Superstars line?
Confirmed.
It's true.
It's damn true.
Oh, man. What about, I know it was just a display, but that Raw is War thing was beautiful.
How about
baby.
that thing? You guys see that? Did you see the video? Did you see the video with the pyro?
Labor of love, stuff like that. We love making it for diorama purposes, but maybe not in the future. But you got to let us know.
But who backed the ring here?
Yeah. Do we have an update on that? Any kind of update?
Oh, no, we're showing the product. If you stop by the booth, we've got on the ring, entrance stage,
Ooh,
all
baby.
the figures, the aprons, everything is laid out so you can see exactly what you're going to be getting.
I'm getting 11 of them. I bought 11.
That's
Make some room.
very extreme.
But would you guys want that Raw stage?
Yeah, for those who haven't seen it. Yeah, so I need to see hands.
Yeah. That's a big product, boys.
We got 11.
Yeah, that's right. We only need about
Call
8,000
Makina
more.
now. Tell him start working on it.
But it's pretty incredible. The early pulse testing has been very positive, really positive reaction. So fingers crossed, guys.
We got work to do. We got work to do.
So, I mean, there were so many things you showed today. It was great. My favorite thing were the retros. Can you talk about the selection of these 4 right here? I think it's a great set. I'll let you do the talking, though.
Well, I mean, let's start with Nikolai, right? So we did Shiki Baby.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you didn't have Shiki Baby.
Right.
Yeah,
so
this makes
get
perfect
that Shiki
sense.
Baby if you missed out.
I have a bunch of them for sale, whatnot, every Monday, 6:30.
So now we have Nikolai to tag with Shiki Baby. Jimmy Hart, managers often requested for retros since we brought them back. So more managers with Jimmy, or first manager, but more suited guys with Jimmy. And of course, Anvil, one of the most requested retros.
Hell
Anvil
yeah,
Hart
yeah.
Foundation gear. And of course, you need Brett to complement
Oh,
Anvil.
yeah.
So I think it's a great set overall. We're listening, trying to get you the characters that you want. So this is the newest set. It's going to come a little bit later this year. And we revealed something else on top of this.
Little
Everyone is You're a tugboat guy, and you're a tugboat guy, and you're a tugboat
We're all tugboat guys now.
Everyone is now a tugboat
great.
guy.
I've been saying this from the beginning that I wanted you guys to make figures that should have happened, And I'm glad that you're listening with the Anvil, with Tugboat. This is what the line should have been. I'm glad you guys are listening to the fans and making it happen because this is an incredible way to bring back these retros. So thank you very much, guys.
Of course. So, I mean,
really successful. Like, you guys crushed it getting that first one out. So it made moving on to this one very, very easy.
right, it's very successful. You know, day one sale, sold out. It really justifies like making all these guys that we knew you wanted. Now we've got free reign to do them.
So no more Sami Zayn's, please.
That figure's worth a lot of money, which is like, yeah.
Is there any way if we beg, maybe I'll slide you a couple more dollars under the table that we can get one more retro reveal, maybe?
It is a week of reveals, Steve. I mean,
Yeah, there was a blank spot.
Or maybe show us one. Major Pro exclusive.
The Lex Express is coming, baby.
All right, Mark, you got a body slam, Robert.
Whoa! I was not expecting that. Wow. There it is.
Hand-painted prototype,
Wow.
super early, Lex, Tugboat, and 2 other long-awaited
see
figures
this.
are coming next year.
Wow, this is incredible right here.
Don't pocket that.
I will not. I wish you could see under this jacket that I'll be selling on Whatnot on Monday that I have goosebumps right now because
thank God it's just
is
goosebumps.
another. This should have been released. Orange Card, the Orange Card series. I was outbid on this for eBay for like $12,000.
Good thing
And now
Chelsea. Good
we're
thing
finally
Chelsea left.
getting it in the line. I think it's perfect. You guys are killing it with the retros. Man, you guys listen to it. We said we want retros, you guys delivered, so thank you.
You didn't believe us for the longest time. You were like,
I did not. I'll be honest. I did not.
I
believe it.
know. I lost faith. I'll be honest.
and we kept telling you, hold on to the faith.
I think right now is the best time to be a collector. I mean, we got the elites, we got the superstars, we got the retros, so you guys are killing it. We appreciate it.
And it's an age of yes,
let's
ruthless
do it.
aggression, but it's an age of retros now, right? Great retros coming across the board.
Hell
so
yeah, yeah.
you know, happy to play our part.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if we're going to top fucking USA Lex. So everybody give him a Ravishing Rabbit and Corporate Steve. Wow, a lot of fucking reveals, baby.
USA Lex. Holy shit.
I'm glad I don't have to buy that other one for $12,000.
I think you still need it, but that's a nice, replacement.
But I think Mattel showed off some figures. I think we should show off some figures. What do you think? Where's Ringside John at? Is he here, Ringside John?
Whoa.
Ringside John!
Here's
He's
some
coming down.
live
He's running.
reveals.
He's running.
Whoa.
Coming down.
2-pack for my lady?
Ringside John from Ringside. Get up for John from Ringside Collectibles. Right now. Well,
it's real.
I guess we're gonna show them. Oh, I was gonna do one at a time, but first up, we got the $1,000 Broski and Bare Minimum Brian. These are coming very, very soon.
The major moment. God, we jobbed out FTR so bad this night.
Oh, we did.
I'll never forget it.
But we're officially the Michael Jordan and the Scottie Pippen of wrestling big collecting.
With basketball.
With a basketball. John, grab a mic. I don't want to put you on the spot. But when are these figures coming?
They're coming very soon. In the next few months, they'll be available for pre-order.
Well, John, we love you. You've been killing it at ringside. What's the discount code again?
Discount code MAJOR, save 10%.
Listen to the Ringside Update every week. Yeah!
I like it. Stay informed. Stay informed.
John, we love Ringside. We've been shopping at Ringside since we were little kids, and now to have our own figures from Ringside Collectibles. Might have come out a year late, but it's all right. These figures are fucking worth it.
Yeah.
I heard a little rumor that Smart Mark and the referee are almost sold out. Is that true?
They're almost sold out, yeah.
Holy shit. So once those sell out, then we'll put these for sale. How about that? So buy those fucking figures if you want these. How about that?
Top 5 on Ringside, baby.
Smart Mark was in the top. Not only was in the top 10, he was in the top 5.
I had trouble sleeping that night after that top 10.
You did it, buddy. You did it.
I couldn't believe it. But John, anything you want to say to these major marks here? Live on Fight TV?
Yeah, thanks to Major Marks, and thank you guys. And I'm happy that we could have these in time for the live show. Oh, whoa.
Yeah! Spilling PBRs on cell phones, baby.
Broski, I'm happy that they're finally here.
I'm happy they're here.
We are too!
The wait was worth it, like, incredible. The ones that were released last week were incredible.
One more point. This is limited to just 800 pieces.
Ooh.
Say?
No, the stickers are not on it yet.
But it will come with
It's on the
stickers?
final one,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
The basketball 2-pack is limited to 800.
Ooh.
And Major Moment is limited to 1,200.
Wow, so these are going to go pretty quick.
These are pretty rare, yes. Cool.
And then maybe we can work on some new. I'm going to put you on the spot now. I think we need a hornswoggle to Chelsea Green. Major Wrestling Group Podcast, Ringside figure.
As long as there's no fucking Rory Fox, we're good, man.
Never.
Everybody give it up for Ringside John!
Sorry, I don't have music. Thanks, John.
Who's been buying some major bendies? Anybody? Today we had a limited edition. There was a little hiccup. Thanks to Mark.
There's a glitch. There's a glitch with the system.
But they all sold out. The major moments, major bendies.
Sorta.
We thank you guys who bought it, but we wanted to let you in on somebody because we're making this line ourselves. We're funding it. We're signing people. So we wanted to announce the newest signee to Major Bendies. Can we show it off, Mark? Johnny Gargano. Johnny Wrestling coming to Major Bendies. He'll be a standalone figure. I don't know, series, Johnny Gargano series, I don't know.
Johnny Bendy, baby.
Johnny Bendy. Coming very, very soon. It's already in production. It's already being made. TTD killed the design. It looks incredible. Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling coming soon. But our next guest, he's actually in one of our upcoming lineups. He's in series 2 of Major Bendies. Who could it be?
This whole room is fucked because you're cursed.
Wow, it's fucking Danhausen.
Is this on?
It's on.
Is that mic on?
Hello?
It's on.
Oh, it's on.
Talk right into it, all right, buddy? I can't believe you're here. This is
This
ridiculous.
is our producer, Smart Mark Sterling. You know
Exactly.
Yeah, do you know him? Do you see him at work?
Yes, actually, you know about this. He shows up to Danhausen's work dressed as Smart Mark Sterling, the lawyer for the Jade brand.
That's
He
me.
pretends this is Mike Podcast, and he shows up, he gives you a bad name.
Also, I think it's the same guy, dude.
He's not the same guy.
100% the same guy.
No. The lawyer wears a suit. This fellow wears a backwards baseball hat.
Oh, and he doesn't have gray hair.
I'm wearing a suit. This is proof. Look, he stole his jacket. I'm going to tell Jade Cargill, and you will not be allowed back as a guest or an extra.
Well, Dan, I want to say congratulations on signing with AEW.
Thank you.
Did they give you that sweatshirt when you signed?
Yes, it's nice. I wear it every single day.
That's a nice looking sweatshirt. But I also want to thank you for being a part of Major Bendy's. It's coming very, very soon. You're a hot commodity. Not only will you be in Series 2, but you're going to have a couple exclusives out there. And one of them will be to Pandora's Toy Box. And we actually have the sample right here.
Oh, black and white.
It's black and white Danhausen. Now, Dan, have you seen this yet?
No, I have not seen this.
It's actually Bendy. Do you want to play it with yourself?
Yes, that sounds good. All right, hold on.
What are your thoughts?
What are your...
Hold on, I have to play. Oh, you're right there. Oh, God.
You work in TV now, pal. People, look, I'm Shivani.
Ah, you got good glasses. Great job. All right. Yes, that sounds good, Excalibur. This is wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if you could keep it. We might need it back. But I wanted to show you live on Fight TV.
Look at
it. Connect. Can he keep this? Can he keep it?
Louder.
How smashed are you? Use words.
He said thumbs up.
Thumbs up. You
He
can
said
keep
you can
it.
have it.
Okay, I'm going to
All
sell
right.
this.
He's gonna sell it.
$10.
No.
$10,
You think I should do double?
bro. Like times 20.
20,000?
No.
That's a sample.
Do you want to
dude.
buy it?
I do not want to.
Chelsea, can you buy this for $20,000?
No.
Chelsea left, dude.
You could put it in your glass case next to your Han Solo.
That's right where we're going. You and Han Solo.
I don't know if it will stand up, pal. Sorry.
We have to send it back to production.
Yeah.
Why does yours stand?
Oh, it's standing. Look at that.
I'm a pro, guys.
Good job, Byron.
Wow. This is not the Jade Cargill guy. This is Mark.
Yes. This is Mike Podcast. He's on your podcast. He's always texting you too and talking about it. He goes, "Oh, look at this. He's Matt Cardona's texting me about toys. Isn't that nice?" Every time he's trying to impress everyone in the back.
How is he in the backstage area?
I just told you, he goes up to Paul White, the tall fellow.
Yeah.
He says, "Paul White, look at this. Matt Cardona's texting me. Aren't you impressed?" And Danhausen says, "No. Get away from me."
Yeah.
It's going to take more than that to impress Paul White.
I think so. But yet, here we are.
I am Mark Sterling, Esquire.
Oh, I can say that too. Oh, look at me. I'm Mark Sterling, Esquire. No one believes you. No one's buying it.
Did you know that Mark, he got sick a couple weeks ago. He had a disease called booked too good-itis. Did you know about that?
No, what does this mean? Explain.
That he's booked too good. He just doesn't do his work. He doesn't answer phone calls. He glitches the major pod bendies that went on sale today.
He only flies first class.
$240. They were supposed to be 60.
Wow, Danhausen knows all about this. Wow. All right.
Complain, I'm in the group.
No, we love Mark, but I just want you to know that he's a great guy. Don't the guy that you see with Jade, that's the same guy, it's just different multiple personalities.
Explain the jacket.
It's a beautiful jacket, black Hockerty. Use code MARK10 to save 10%.
No. Here's the thing.
Okay.
I know you're lying because Mark Sterling, the lawyer, he wears a velvet tie. You have no velvet tie.
He's got you.
He's got you, Mark.
There's no Bizcash on TV. No.
Oh, you're right. You're signed now. You got to wear Bizcash.
Yes, Bizcash. We're not doing that. He's not doing that. He's just pretending in the backstage. It's menacing.
All right, I think get this guy out of here. You know what I'm saying? You get Danhausen out of here.
No, but Dan Hazard, you're the hottest thing in wrestling. You're here at WrestleCon all weekend, so we thank you for coming down tonight.
Are you going to hang out after and meet the major marks?
Oh, yes. It'll give Danhausen money. That would be nice.
But no curses.
No, I promise not to curse you. Perhaps you, if you keep lying to everyone. But not you or you, Byron. You're nice. We tag team.
I'll take
Do
it.
you know our real names,
Yes.
Dan Hazard?
Matt Ryder. Byron Myers.
Close enough, I think. Give it up for Dan Hazard! Man, that was a hell of a live show. What do you guys think?
What a show.
Man, I love a good live show. I get all pumped up, you know what I'm saying, bro?
I feel a little jacked.
Nah, I mean, but like...
Actually, I've been working out. I cut my hand. It sucks.
I actually went to the gym today.
Makes
I
one
was
of us.
feeling pumped. I was feeling jacked. I was feeling all buff. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for Buff Daddy! Buff Bagwell!
Hey, what's up, what's up?
Fuck, it felt good just to hear that song.
Oh my God, it's better than American Mills.
No, I like that one too, though. American Mills. I really want to pick Jimmy Hart's brain. How'd you come up with the lyrics for that one, pal?
Yeah, right? Hey, Jimmy, I said, Jimmy, I mean, how hard did you work on that, bro?
Hey, was Tommy Dreamer's fat ass ever supposed to be in the American Mills? He swears.
That's a lie. I don't know. To be honest, I do know I came up with Riggs' name and it came from Lethal Weapon. That's when Lethal Weapon was out, and I said, "What do we call you, fucking Riggs? You know, what do we call you, Riggs? You know, how about Scotty Riggs?" And everybody's like, "That's it, Riggs." So, but Tommy, I think, had heat with me over that. Like I picked him over him, and I love Tommy. So that would I had a choice on who got hired.
Yeah.
I was trying to keep my job.
Got a lot of stroke, Bob.
God dang, I got fired in 1 week at WWF. I had this cat one night go. I was wrestling Raven, and the crowd turned me heel, and I was like, so I started working heel. Well, I'm on the outside working his leg, and it gets kind of quiet, and one guy goes, "You only wrestled one time in the WWF."
Oh, no.
And the crowd went, ooh,
Yeah.
real big. Now I'm having to think, wow, that was good. And I don't know what to say. So as soon as it came down, I don't know how it came to me, but it did. I said, "That's one more than you, motherfucker."
I was gonna say you have to hit that guy or you're fucked. Like for that match, like
It's
you gotta.
one more than you, bro.
Yeah, it's nice.
So
Fuck.
get you some of that.
Shit.
So instantly I was buff, and I was the babyface. You know, so it's just crazy. It's crazy.
So, Buff, you've had a couple action figures. I don't think you've had enough for the great career you've had. You've only had a handful of action figures. I think it's bullshit, Buff. What do you think?
You got a lot of merch though.
I think I really hadn't thought about that. I mean, I had a little. My mom kept a little, like a little shrine thing.
That's
you know,
awesome.
Stuff that, but when we get a doll, but I do remember like my first doll was way late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I remember being at Applebee's at the mall on my Harley, and of course I just parked on the curb because I could, and did, and I'm just parked there, right at the window, and my mom walks up to the window and puts the doll against the window, and I went,
Whoa.
fucking finally. God, how long? I mean, are you kidding? So it was really cool to see my first doll, and but yeah, you're right. It's
not enough buffs.
No, there's not, man. There's not. We need a Judy Bagwell one, I think.
I think so. I would love a Judy
Bagwell was over, bro. She was over.
We're living in an age where that could be a reality where like they'll get that done and people would mark out for it.
Yeah, You
absolutely.
Have the San Francisco toy maker one. We're real nerds, Buff. We know all the ones. You had the plastic guy, then you the toy biz. That's which one is it? Slam and Crunch.
But there's two.
What do you mean?
Because there's the Slam Crunch and there's the Power Slam.
The Power Slam.
Personal favorite is the Power Slam with the top hat that explodes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Yes.
Personal favorite. Yeah.
But
and then the wheelchair one.
That's the other one.
That's a good. You have so many. But not enough, I think.
No, I
There's
don't.
gotta be
I
more.
agree. I agree. It
The
was
classic, the Jack's Classic Superstars one.
And Deluxe.
Yeah, that's less than 10. We need more Buff Daddy figures. right?
Absolutely, I agree.
I think we have a little reveal though. The next Buff Daddy figure.
Oh, really? All right, brother.
Bagwell with the hat. Buff the stuff. Bagwell.
I love it with the red hat, baby.
Retro style.
Love it.
Cella's been killing it. These figures are incredible. I'm glad you get a figure.
They're doing it, man.
I'm going to need one to keep it loose and one mint on card that you need to sign, Buff. Will you sign one for me?
Absolutely, bro. Are you kidding me? I'll sign your jacket right fucking now.
Buff, is it cool after all these years that people get excited about your stuff and to see your merch and things like that?
Yeah, man, it's fun too. I mean, like today, just seeing everybody that really came up and was, genuinely, it was good to see people that knew Mark, and unfortunately at the WWF, that is what happened. They never got a chance to meet Mark. You guys are talking to Mark right now and looking at Mark Bagwell, Marcus Bagwell. And the WWF guys read the internet and believed that and never had a chance to really meet Mark. And so it was fun to see all the guys today at the convention, at the con, to come up and genuinely hug me and go, oh my God, you're so great. It's so good to see you, Marcus. And just to see that genuine love because I really did put it all out and had a lot of great friends at WCW. And that's why I had a 11-year, there's only 2 guys that went the full ride there. And that was Sting and myself.
Damn.
And I survived 5 bosses, bro. And then I got hit by every bullet I dodged. Woo! But I dodged a bunch, and the one big one I dodged was when Cowboy Bill Watts was the boss. And there was no way Pretty Boy Marcus Bagwell was the prima donna, whatever is going to make it through Cowboy Bill Watts.
Yeah.
He was Dr. Death Steve Williams, and I'm like, I'm done. There's no way. But me and Eric, his son, were best friends. So that got me out of that one. So I survived 5 bosses, bro. And to be honest with you, I think all 5 of them really didn't like me.
Well, Bob, we love you. We know our Major Marks love you.
Yeah. Bob, I think I can say for everybody in this room, we grew up on you, and Matt and I can speak for him, we grew up on you, and we thought you were the coolest motherfucker, so we're so glad you're here. We're so glad you got a new tour.
Baby. Yes, I love it. Buff Daddy.
He's Buff, he's the stuff, and I can't get enough.
I love it.
Buff Bagwell!
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Stick around, meet our guests. They're already in the back. Hang out. We'll be here for the meet and greet. We love you guys. Thank you.
Josh showed up. You're a piece of shit, but we love you. See you, everybody. Good night.